first ever video on our new family channel. You know me, I'm Noemi. This is my husband.
Luis.
We're a little bit nervous. He's a little bit more nervous than me because he never ever films. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah.
Very, very nervous.
Yeah, and we thought it'd be awkward just to answer questions, so we're gonna have our little dinner. Actually, fun fact, I was gonna make salmon tonight, and I was gonna make salmon tonight, and we said, you don't want Chinese instead? I was like, any excuse not to cook. So here we are. Let's get started on the first question. I'm gonna take a few bites because I'm starving, actually.
Yeah, same.
So the first question is the first question is, how did we meet? Do you want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we went to the same high school. I was a sophomore, he was a senior. You little cougar, you.
Hey, ella siempre dijo que le gustan los mayores.
Okay. And long story short, we didn't meet until the last month, right? The last 2 months that he was.
No, 3. It was 3.
3?
Yeah, it was 3.
Okay, so the last 3 months that he was in high school. So in our computers, we used to have a little picture, like a little icon of whoever was logged into the computer. His last class was my first class the next morning. And so we kind of already had mutual friends on social media, right? We had each other on Facebook, I believe, and Snapchat, I believe. Just from, having each other on social media and knowing the same people. And so, can I tell them about your 18th birthday? Because that's how I met you. I won't tell the whole story, but I'll just say.
Guys, keep in mind, I was immature at that time, okay? So
don't judge too hard.
Yeah, it's nothing it's me. And it's nothing I was ever proud of.
Yeah, that's
just
right.
putting it out there.
That's right. And it wasn't you who uploaded the video either. Okay, so for his 18th birthday, his friends that he's not friends with anymore, some people that are not in his life anymore, got him really, really drunk for the first time, like super, super drunk. And
now keep in mind, I used to weigh like 100 pounds.
So he got drunk very quickly, and he had never gotten drunk before, so he got very, very drunk. And so these friends were like drawing on him, like drawing inappropriate things on him. Use your imagination. He was so down bad. He got thrown down the stairs. Lo encueraron, just like the worst of the worst. It's really like sad, and it makes me mad now because, well, I wasn't in his life then, but it makes me mad because if I was in his life, that wouldn't have happened. But anyway, his friends actually uploaded the videos of him being super drunk on Facebook, and so I was friends with his mutual. We have the mutual friends, so I actually saw those videos just going around on Facebook. So that's how I knew who he was. So anyway, back to the other story. In school, I sat in the computer where he sat, and so I saw his little icon, and I thought he was cute, I'm not gonna lie. I sent him a little picture of the icon to his Snapchat, and I was like, hey, is this you? Toda pendejita, like I knew it was him. And from that day, did you know who I was when I Snapchatted you?
Yeah, because I asked you for a picture that night, remember?
Well, that's what I'm saying, but when I first Snapchatted you, did you know?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah, so we were talking all day, you guys, all day, like just going back and forth, just talking, and he had no idea who I was until that night.
What then? He
was like, hey, like, who are you? Will you like send me a picture of you or your name, because we were just talking.
And I had like a whole ass conversation with her that day. Like literally she sent me without me even knowing who she was at all. Like I'm telling you guys, I could have been getting catfished, but I mean at the end of the day.
No!
No, but seriously, like it was crazy because I had just got out of a relationship at that point. Like not even 2 weeks, dude, and
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Lying, dude.
Stop. She's my friend now. She's gonna see this and be like,
okay.
This bitch.
It was just a very easy conversation. Like I feel like we clicked really good. She would always give me shit because I'm from Durango. She's from Chihuahua, so that was pretty much all of our argument, but that's like our flirting argument, I guess you can kind of say. So I mean, at the end of the day, it just clicked, I guess. We started just talking from there, and it went from there. So
yeah, we had a lot in common from the beginning, so that's why we kind of just clicked. And I don't know, I feel like when things are meant to be, they're meant to be, and it just happens. That's the beginning. We can tell you guys, we can make a whole video about
it's like this.
Yes, the beginning started up here, and then it, like you said, it goes like this. But right now we're like
yeah. No, but yeah, it's honestly, it's like, it's been a crazy
right.
Yeah, like for sure. Like,
a lot of people are asking if we recorded like people's reactions, and yes, we did. We recorded our reaction and our families and our close friends' reactions, so that will be in a separate video.
Yeah.
Another commonly asked question: did we plan our baby? Do you want me to answer? You want to answer?
Go ahead.
Honestly, guys, baby was a surprise for sure. And if you guys know me personally, you know I would always talk shit. I would say, oh, pretty much F them kids. I just didn't feel ready, you know? I feel like I just didn't feel ready. I also would say recently my answer changed to, if it doesn't happen accidentally, we're not gonna plan it. And I feel like God said, there you go. Yeah. Cause yeah, it wasn't planned. But
guys, we had no idea.
No idea. We were so shocked. You guys will see also, like, everybody's reaction is shocked. Like, nobody knew it.
Even till this day, guys, I'll be honest. No me la creo todavía. Like, seriously, like, I don't think that Naomi's pregnant or I'm gonna be a whole ass dad. Because I'll be honest, like, we didn't plan it. It like literally just happened, pero es una bendición. Like, it's like Noemi said.
It was a happy surprise.
It was
a blessing in disguise, but we're not gonna lie. Like, we didn't plan it, and here we are. You know.
Yeah. I'm super excited though. I know she's super excited.
Yeah, it took some warming up for sure, but we are so happy now. How did we find out about the pregnancy?
Tell.
Okay. So I was actually super sick for a few days. Yeah. I had do you think it was a cold?
No, you didn't have a cold. I mean, you had a little mixture of a lot of things. You had a fever. I think you had a cruda. I think you had.
No, I wasn't cruda.
Yeah, babe.
That day that I was super sick, I wasn't cruda, babe. No, I wasn't cruda. I was just really sick. Like, I had a fever. I think my throat was hurting too.
Yeah, and you wouldn't get up a bit at all for like 4 days.
No, it was like 3 days.
Nah, dude, it was like 4.
Okay, I was just down bad, and I feel like I thought it was a cold.
Oh, and you kept saying that your stomach felt weird or something.
No, I didn't. You're just making shit up.
No, dude. It's because you're always sick. It's hard to keep up.
The last time, babe, you don't even remember anything. Okay.
No, it's because honestly,
cut the cameras. No.
She was really sick though. She had like a cold, and I really thought she had like COVID.
Oh, pues.
No.
No, at first you said no.
No, mucho de pelo, but.
Mucha crema tus tacos.
Sí, pero no, for real. She was really sick. Like, I would be at work, and like usually when she's sick, like she'll still be texting me and stuff. But like at that time, guys, I thought she was
dead. Yeah,
because I would text her or call her, and she would not answer at all. And like she would get up, and she was so weak, like she had no energy. She was down bad. And I was surprised too, because this when she started doing a lot of TikToks, she started being on Instagram a lot.
I was pretty active at the time.
Yeah. And then out of the nowhere, it stopped, and I was just like, okay, something's up, you know. And she wouldn't get up from bed, and if she would like feel so tired. And then until one day, we were just laying in bed.
So I already kind of had a suspicion because I never.
Yeah. Oh, your period.
Yeah, that's what I was going to.
Yep.
So I don't like track my period, but I'm never late. But if it's late a little bit, I don't notice, honestly, because that bitch never failed me. So I just was like not tracking, but you can tell, you know, when it's like been way too long and you're like, So I was talking to Luis and I was like, okay, if I don't get my period in the next few days, like we'll take a test. And he was like, yeah. Like we didn't think anything of it. We were like, yeah, whatever. Until I got really sick. And at that point it was like a week and a half that I didn't get my period. And I was like,
no,
hey.
but you kept saying that you felt like it was coming.
Oh yeah, I kept thinking it was coming because I kept getting cramps and I had cramps and I had cramps and I had cramps. And so like right before your period, I always get a little bit of cramping. That's how I know she's coming. But she failed me.
Or we fight a week before.
That's how I know she's coming if I'm cramping. But I just kept cramping and she didn't come. Until finally
that bitch never came.
So finally when I was sitting there sick, I told Lisa, I was like, babe, we have to take a test. There's no way I'm not pregnant. Like, there's no way. And he was like, you think so? Like, really? And guys, mind you, like, he's been wanting a baby since I was 16, pretty much. Since we got together. You wanted to impregnate me at 16?
Dude, no.
I'm just kidding, no. But he's been wanting a baby for a really long time, especially after the wedding. You know, he was like, oh, like, what are we waiting for? I was the one that was always a little bit more hesitant. So finally I was like, we need to do this. Like, we need to take this test already.
Sorry.
Finally I was like, we need to take this test. And so we took it together. I was a little bit upset because I always like imagined myself surprising him, but at that point I could not leave to the store and I needed to know. Also, I needed to know because since I already have that feeling, I didn't take any medicine at all. That was another thing.
Yeah, she was not.
I didn't take anything.
And that was something weird that I noticed because she hates drinking medicine, but typically when she's like sick, she'll drink it, you know. And sometimes I'll go to like La Tienda Mexicana and get like the strong ass medicine. And this time I was trying to, she wouldn't say no, and I was like, what the hell? What's going on? And I kind of had this like, I felt it too, like, I don't know, it was just weird, but yeah. So another thing was, since I was sick, I wasn't taking any medication, so when we took the test, we took it together, and the video, just be warned, I look so down bad. It looks so bad because you were sick.
Because I was sick. But yeah, we found out together, and yeah, I think it was cute. I would have wished that I could have surprised him with something super cute, you know, but I needed to take it already. It was delayed, so I couldn't surprise him. Would you have, like, do you wish I would have surprised you, or you like that we did it together?
No, I'm happy that we did it together. Like, I feel like I don't know, it's weird. Like, I feel like if you were to surprise me, like, it would be like, why wasn't I there when you found out, you know, like I don't know. That? Yeah, no, yeah, like I want to be a part of every adventure you go through. Yeah, milestone like you go through. So I think it was a very beautiful that me and you got to.
Yeah, it was
take
cute.
That moment. Yeah.
Honestly, I liked it too. I liked that we were like there together. We were feeling the emotions together.
Because I wanted to see her reaction and I wanted her to see mine. So that's why I feel like it's better that you didn't surprise me.
Yeah. Any baby names, and how's the pregnancy so far? So, fun fact, I think it's a hobby of mine to like look for baby names. Before, even like since we first got together, I have a list of boy names and girl names. Like if I hear a name and I like it, I will write it down, or sometimes I would just literally like Google search like boy names or girl names. So I have a list of names, but we're not set on anything yet. We do want to make a video that's like names we like and won't be using once we solidify the name, right? How's pregnancy so far? So I found out at 6 weeks. At that point, I didn't have any symptoms besides the cramping, like I said. And I feel like as soon as I found out, it was like a switch because I started feeling pregnant pretty much. I started feeling pregnant after. I wouldn't say anything too bad. I am nauseous, but honestly, I'm a nauseous person as it is. Like, everything. Why are you looking at me like that?
That's true. I cannot gag or do something that's...
Well, I just like...
It triggers, it just triggers her.
I'm just very nauseous. Like, I have motion sickness super, super bad. Like, the worst. Going up to the mountains makes me nauseous. Riding in a plane makes me nauseous. Riding in a car makes me nauseous. His driving makes me nauseous.
But no fucking roller coasters, dude.
Roller coasters, yes, but only the ones that spin. If it's like a big one like that, like it might make me a little nauseous, but not so bad. Oh, hangovers too. Ooh, I get the worst hangovers, like the worst hangovers. So to me, like, yes, I feel nauseous, but it's not really out of the ordinary for me to feel nauseous. Some days it is bad though. Some days like I'm just throwing up really bad, and some days it's not so bad. So that's the only symptom. Anything else? Oh, tired, fatigue. Again, some days are worse than others. Like some days I seriously cannot even like think about getting up and doing something, and some days I'm like really, really productive. So I guess that's it. Can you think of anything else?
Mood swings.
Mood swings.
Fuck yeah, mood swings.
Yeah, mood swings. But I feel like I'm more happy than I am anything. Yeah. Another thing, I feel like I'm so attached to him. It might change later on, but I feel like I just like literally like want to be like this all the time, you know? I just want to be cuddled and hugged and loved, and I'm not really like that. And right now I'm just like, hopefully it doesn't change, honestly, because I feel bad. I feel bad when I mean to you.
Not really.
Okay. How are your guys' mental health since finding out you're pregnant?
Stress.
I feel like I'm actually like I said, I feel like I'm really, really happy, and I feel like before I was really struggling. Like before finding out I was going through it, I don't know if it was fucking depression or what, but I was being dragged through the mud, and now I feel like I'm like really, really like just happy. I feel like I'm like woo, like and before I feel like I was really, really struggling with my mental health. It was really bad. Right now, I guess just stress is affecting our mental health overall, just because we're stressed about a few things, you know. With baby comes more things, you know. Obviously you're adding a whole baby, a whole child to your family, so it's just a little bit stressful, but I feel like we're just happy overall. Yeah. It has really boosted our
I feel like health. We became more not attached, but like more close to each other. Like,
yeah, for sure.
It's like, honestly, it's a learning experience every day. It really is. But no, yeah, I think touching back on that is stressful, but otherwise, this beautiful joy that you get, you know, like, like sometimes I don't feel like going to work, and then we had the ultrasound the other day here in the kitchen, and I looked at it and I was like, damn, I'm gonna be a whole ass dad. And like I was so super happy, you know, like it's a beautiful feeling, but also, like she said, very, very stressful, because I feel like more stressful for me because I don't know what she's feeling, you know, and I want to be there 100% for her, you know. So like I know she's gonna be.
You don't know how to help me.
I don't know exactly. I don't know how to help you, and but I guess just.
But you try.
I try, yeah. But sometimes I make it worse. But no,
you do your best.
I do. I try.
Icks and things we love about each other. I'll let you go first.
Like you say, for example, we're just looking.
Oh, don't start with that.
We're just looking, and then we leave, and then next thing I know, I'm filling something out for it. You know, like that's my ick. Like you don't sit down and process things. You just jump to it. But I mean, it's a good thing too. You know, like you just go to it. But
because you're the opposite.
Yeah, I know. I'm more like, hey, slow down. let's see if it's gonna work out. You know that you know what you didn't used to care so much about me, and I love the way you care about me now.
Wait,
like, seriously, babe. Not like you didn't give a fuck about me, but like, like no, like now, like you're always on like, did you do this? Did you do that? Like, I don't know, like you just, you just take care of me more. Yeah, I think I like that.
I can't really think of anything right now. You're so perfect. I'm just kidding. No, I can't think of anything right now. But I guess this is just like a normal thing. I'm very much a clean freak. I'm very much like, I don't like messes. I have OCD. Mm-hmm. And so it just kind of annoying, I guess, that he's not like at the same level as me. But it's not his fault. And also I'm like a psychopath clean also, and things disturb me, so that's not his fault. But it is a little annoying that like I can't ask him to clean. Like if he helps me, I know he's doing his best, but it's not to my liking, it's not to my perfection, so that's kind of annoying. But like I said, it's because I'm like very anal about things, where they should go, how it should be cleaned, you know. I'm kind of like I rather just do it myself person. But I do appreciate, he is very helpful, but I just rather do it myself. Things I love about you. Where do I start? I love how, oh, you know what? Another ick is that, sorry, you used to be super patient with me, and you're not patient anymore at all. You took too much advantage of that shit. You do not have patience for me anymore. You don't have like, you used to treat me so like kindly, and not that you don't, you still treat me kindly, but like you're not nice to me like you used to be. Like, I don't know, the way you used to. Yes. Oh. But things I love about you. I love the way you, I mean, kind of the same thing that you said, like how you take care of me, like the way you love me. You really make me feel like, I never wonder like, oh, does he love me? Which you shouldn't be wondering that in a relationship, but I just always feel so loved. The way you take care of me, just in every single aspect. I always knew he was going to be a good dad, and I always knew I was going to be treated like a princess during pregnancy. I feel like if I woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning and I was like, I really want this, he would make it happen for me. Yeah. I love your sense of humor. I love how...
You think I'm funny?
Yeah, I think you're funny, and I love that you think I'm funny.
I think you're hilarious, too.
Yeah, I guess those are just some of the things. Another common question is, how many kids do we want? How many babies do we plan on having? Girl. So I used to say I wanted 6 kids. Yeah. I really, like, how many years ago? Not that long ago.
You were 16?
No, not that long ago. Kidding. I used to say I wanted 6 kids, and then I went to 4. Always tell me 6, Yeah, and then I went to 4, and now I think I'm at 2.
Yeah, I think 2.
I think 2
is a good number.
I think 2 is a good number too.
You know, but como mi suegra, back to back.
Shut up.
No, because me and my brother are what, 8 years apart. Like, we're close. But I wish if we were like more of the same age, we would be a lot closer. You know.
For sure.
But
it's just hard when you don't have that, when you're going through different stages of life. Like, your brother, when we met, was 10 and he was already 18, you know? So he would come hang out with us, but it's not like they have that many things in common. Yeah. So yeah, I get what you mean.
I can't wait to take him to the bars, you know, like to go to bar hopping and stuff like that. Like, 2 is a magic number.
Yeah, but lo que Dios quiera, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe if this baby is just our one and done and this is all we get, then I'll be happy and blessed. If we get 3 or 4 kids, but you know what I've always said? If we have 3 kids, we're going for 4, because I don't like the 3 kids. Number, yeah, I think if we have 3, we're going for 4. How or when did you know that you found your forever person in each other? You're good with the sappy shit. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Honestly, this is gonna sound so stupid, but I always knew. You know, like
he's always said that.
I always knew.
Honestly.
I don't know. She's always been perfect. She's everything that I always imagined to have. Like that's why when I was a little kid, I would always say, quiero una novia güerita con pelo blanco, which I mean rayos, you know. And then back in the day, she wears glasses, and I don't know what about girls with glasses. I was like, wow. No,
de aquí
but
soy.
De aquí soy. Y me pega y me maltrata. Like, I'm just kidding. No, but I've always, like, I saw her and then I was like, damn, like, de aquí soy.
Yeah.
I always knew Noemi was going to be my wife. I always knew I wanted to marry her. And it took her a long time to realize that she wanted the same. Well, that she wanted the same, you know, but no, I always knew, so.
Excuse me, I'm gonna buckle my pants. That was beautiful.
It's because you're pregnant.
Oh, that was really cute.
Thank you.
Okay, like I said, in another video, we can talk about our relationship from beginning to now.
Yeah.
Today's not that video. I feel like I always like subconsciously knew, which is why I was in denial for a long time, because I did break up with him a few times, and I feel like I was looking for something that I was looking for him in someone else, pretty much. I feel like I knew, like sometimes when we would break up, I would like go out with other guys and I would, you know, just try to have fun, this and that, and I would get, oh, at least doesn't do this or doesn't do that, like not like looking for him and his features, not physically, but like just the gestures. I was just so used to him, so I feel like I always knew, but I was just fighting so hard to be like, he's not the one, he's not the one. Best memory as a married couple, by the way, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Best memory? I feel like we're gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
Oh,
that too.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, I mean, we have so many amazing memories, but honestly, our wedding and our honeymoon, cállate la boca. I feel like our wedding was so beautiful. I don't know.
And honestly, guys, I'll give my wife the whole props because she did that shit in 6 months.
Yeah, we planned our wedding in 6 months. So, yeah. You did music too.
Oh, I did the music, yeah.
And the music was a hit.
Yeah, the music was a hit, yep.
Yeah, and our honeymoon,
yeah.
Honestly, shout out to Jenny and Jaime. We had never vacationed out of the US. And so we were looking at these other results and Jenny and Jaime were like, this is the place you need to go. Please look at it. Like, they had numbers for us.
He would tell me all the time. So Jaime would tell me every day, because we used to work together. He would tell me all the time, every day, hey, so you have to take her here. Look, they have this special. They have this. He's like, I'll add you to my United card so you can get this bunch of points. Like, we're sending me like videos and TikToks of it all the time.
Yeah. Until finally one day,
yeah,
they sat us down and they were like, look, this and this, like, they were like, you guys have to go here. And we were like, well, we were planning to go. I wanted to go to Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
You wanted to go to this other resort, which you had booked, right?
Mm-hmm. I already booked it.
And then they convinced us. We were like, okay, fine. So we canceled the other trip, right? Our wedding was in November and we didn't go on our honeymoon till end of February, beginning of March. Which was good time. I really liked that we waited, because I feel like it would have been so exhausting if we would have went right after the wedding. Yeah. But anyway, the honeymoon was so beautiful, you guys. It was so beautiful. He works a lot, and so he needed the time off. We needed time together. It had been a while since we had time together. It had been our first vacation in a long time, but it was like our first like vacation, like resort vibes. Yeah. Ugh. We loved it. It was so beautiful. I was sick then too.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's hard to keep up when you're not sick.
I know, I get sick a lot. Just such a good time. And then his birthday landed on one of the days that we were still there. So it was really fun to celebrate his birthday there. And everything was all inclusive. So like we had a nice dinner every single night. Like they just treat you like so nice, especially because we were so nice. We would speak to them in Spanish, you know.
They were super happy, and they would tell you, have you tried this? Have you done this?
Yes.
And then like the room service, it was perfect. Like I got there, and then they told me, they're like, we have this, you can upgrade to this, and they asked me, they're like, what are you guys coming for? I was like, well, this is our honeymoon. He was like, well, they upgraded us for half of the price, and like it was just 10 out of 10. And I think to this day, I think that's my favorite place. You know, Xcaret in Cancun.
It's Xcaret in Cancun, well, Playa del Carmen. If you guys have,
10 guys.
Yeah, it's very common. It's a very common place. It's very well known.
Everybody gets scared when you look at the price, but I'm telling you, you guys are
so worth it.
So worth it.
It's all inclusive.
All inclusive. There's what, 6 parks?
I don't know, so many. There's so many.
Yeah.
There's just so much to do. I feel like if you could save up for it, definitely go.
Do it.
Because the only other thing you have to pay for is
just flights.
Your flights. Yeah, they even have transportation from the airport to the hotel.
Guys, they greet you with a beard.
Anyway, yeah, those are our best memories. I'm like, going back to the question. Those are our best memories. We need another honeymoon.
Yes, we do.
How did you guys know you were ready or / wanted a baby? Like we said, since it wasn't planned, okay, it wasn't planned, but we had always talked about, like, if it happens, it happens. It's the bare minimum. I wanted to be married before having a baby. Married, you know, we have a home, we are financially stable. So at this point, it was just more of like us and more me. Yeah, not being ready. But I feel like we had already kind of talked about, like, okay, it wouldn't be so bad if it happened, you know? We were kind of more open to it. I also always said I wanted to be a young mom, but then later on I was like, oh, I don't know, like, I don't know, maybe I don't. I don't know, I feel like you just know, like, when you're with the right person, you have so much love to share that it's like, what are we gonna do with so much love, you know? But like, I feel like you feel
know how
ready.
To express it,
Exactly, and you just feel ready to, like, oh, and that's, I feel like, if you want kids, because I'm sure people that don't want kids, they don't feel this, but
no, yeah, it's something that you have to talk to with your partner. Exactly. You know, like at first she would always tell me, I don't want to have kids. And then a couple years later, she's like, okay, maybe 6, and I was like, whoa, you know, like. But then it came down to 2, and then later she's like, no, let's keep enjoying your time. And I was like, look, I think it's better for us if we don't put like a set time.
Yeah.
Si Dios quiere que nos da un niño, like, o una niña, like, gracias a Dios, muy bien recibido.
Somebody asked, is he shy and has it caused him to be hesitant to be in front of the camera?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very shy.
No.
Yes.
You're camera shy.
Yes.
He's not shy in person. In person, he's un perico, especially when it comes to like work, and if he clicks with you, he just talk. He's a talker. He's a talker, but he is more reserved, especially in big settings where he doesn't know people. He is more reserved, but I wouldn't say you're shy.
I'm not shy, but I'm like camera shy for sure.
Yeah. I
hate being in camera. Guys, I'm awkward. I don't know what to do. But I've learned a lot from Noemi and obviously from our compadres. No, yeah, it's something I've always been wanting to do, and I've always told her, like, let's do this, let's do that. I have this idea. But I feel like now with the baby coming, I feel like it kind of like helped me, give me that next push. Yeah, get more comfortable or get to that next level, because now it's not just me and Noemi. Like, you know, we have a whole baby to take care of now. So, but yeah.
Somebody asked, did you struggle to get pregnant? Again, since it wasn't planned, I feel like we don't know if it was a struggle or not. For a while though, so we've never been on birth control. For a while, we were wondering, like, maybe I'm infertile or something, or either one of us are infertile, because we hadn't used birth control forever, but, you know, we were very, very careful. I guess not careful enough, huh?
Yeah, but it went good for 8 years, so. Yeah.
What are ways that you guys keep your relationship so strong?
Communication.
I think you have to communicate.
Even
everybody says that, but I'm so sorry to cut you off.
No, I'm just gonna say, even though if you know the other person's not gonna like what you're communicating, it's still better to just say it than just keep it. because I feel like communication, knowing each other what your wants and needs, and having it just very clear with each other, like, hey, you're fucking up, or hey, you need to fix this, or we need to do this. Like, have communication for sure. Yeah.
And I would say with that kind of goes comprehension of each other and taking it in. So not just listening, but acting on what the other person's telling you. So if I'm telling you, this is what needs to happen, I need this from you, I need you to do better. Or same with me. If he's saying, hey, you're lacking in this, I don't feel this, and this, that both of our needs need to be met.
Yeah.
But I feel like also we're very understanding of each other and empathetic with each other. And so I feel like when I'm feeling a certain type of way, you take over and you are like, okay, what can I do? And same with you, when you're feeling a certain type of way and, you know, you're missing here, and here, I feel like, okay, let me fill in for you.
And I just feel like you've been with this person so long that you know something's wrong. You know, like, you can feel it, like, you can be like, oh, okay, something's off, or, but obviously communication, even like I said, guys, as hard as it is, just say it, you know, just say it, because I think you can fix a lot of things by doing that. Yes, it's not going to be, you can prevent a lot of problems. You can
just talk about it.
Just talk about it.
Yeah. It's so cliche, but I think it is the center of it, and along comes with it a lot more things, you know, because I feel like you can communicate, but if there's nothing being reciprocated, if you're communicating and nothing's being done about it, you know,
you're gonna get the same result.
Exactly. But
or even worse.
But at least if you communicate, then you can start there and work around everything else. Next question is, will I no longer be your favorite kid? Guess who said that?
Jay. Oh, Gotti.
My sister asked, will I no longer be your favorite kid? And she literally is like our kid.
Yeah. I would say I'm more like my little sister.
Yeah.
We fight like it.
Yeah.
You know. She always says I don't love her, but it's just, I feel like it's just more like, it's brother and sister love, I guess.
Yeah. How do you guys keep your relationship fun/spicy? I think we try to do activities. I mean, we're homebodies too, for sure. Like, we love a good movie night. We love staying in, ordering food. That's like our love language. I think we just do a lot of the things that we love. Yeah. And with each other, you know?
Well, like, if she wants to try something, try it. You know, like, kind of be adventurous.
Yeah. We're so down to try new things. We like to go out. We like to,
definitely last year, we did a lot last year. We were
traveling. What's the most scary and not so scary part of parenting? What do you look forward to?
His fear is not being a good enough dad. And what I mean by that is like not knowing how to read my kid. You know, because you can be a dad, right? You can just sit there and be like, anybody can be a dad, but what's going to make you a really good dad, you know? And I feel like understanding your kid, just showing up for your kid, being there for your kid, you know, I think is one of the biggest things for me. Most things I look forward for, a lot of things. I want to travel a lot with my kids. I want to give my kids, I want my kids to not feel fear to do anything they want. Like, if they want to do, I don't know, be whatever they want, seriously, whatever they want, be 100% supportive, and just make them believe that anything's possible. And then obviously travel. That's one of my biggest things, travel, adventures with my kids. I think it's good. I feel like that's one of the things that I'm more excited about is travel.
Yeah. Going back to the first part, I think the fact that you're worried about, I don't know how to explain it, like the fact that you're already worried about how to communicate with your kid is so important. That already makes you a good dad. I know you're worried about it, but the fact that you're, you know, thinking about it and just...
Well, it's just hard, you know. I don't feel like I have that communication with my parents, and I feel like I would love to have that, you know. Like, I want my kid to, I want to be my kid's best friend. Yeah. I guess that's... Yeah, you just want a good relationship with your kid. Yeah, I get you.
Most scary part for me, I think the scariest part is probably just like newborn stages, just because we're not around a lot of kids, and so I don't know anything about babies. But the beginning is very, very scary, just because I don't know much about newborns. I don't know much about babies. I've learned a lot with the people around us that have had babies, you know, but it's just that, honestly, that's what scares me the most, just the newborn stage. And the part that I'm looking forward to, everything else, you know, everything else, watching them learn and grow, and like we said, just adventures, you know. As when I was younger, we did a lot of traveling, we did a lot of road trips, and I'm not saying like to fancy places, you know, we would go visit family or go, you know, do things here and there, and every weekend we were somewhere. So I really enjoyed that. I look forward to that too, you know, having adventures and traveling with our kids and showing them different places. I am a Disney fanatic, so I'm really, really excited to take our kid to Disney, like Disney parks in general, all Disney parks. Was this baby made on the Texas trip? Y'all were drunk every day. No. No, surprisingly no. Where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years? I hate this question.
Yeah. I
feel like you thrive off of these questions.
I do,
but I hate looking into the future, honestly. Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess with a 5-year-old, with a 5-year-old, I don't know. As long as we are happy and healthy. Obviously, there's goals, you know, career-wise. Like I really hope I take off on YouTube and social media and stuff like that. But honestly, the only thing you can ask for in life is happiness, health,
each
other. Exactly.
Yeah.
You? Anything like career-wise?
Well, career-wise, you already know. I want to have multiple rental properties. I want to do Airbnb. I want to get into YouTube with you. Just be very, be my own boss.
Do you guys plan to renew your vows like in a decade or within 5 years or so?
I never thought about that, honestly.
I'd love to. I'd love to throw another wedding.
Yeah, another wedding. But no.
Probably. I mean, yeah. How often do you renew them?
I think
Is it 5 or 10?
No, I heard it was 15 and then 25 and then 30. That's what I thought in my mind.
I don't think so.
But I think you can renew them whenever you want, no?
I think 10 years and we could throw like a wedding. Yeah.
I like this, guys. So we can do a French wedding.
Who is the chef in the relationship? We both cook. I feel like he cooks with love though. Like if he's cooking, it's because he wants to cook. Yeah. I cook because like we have to eat, you know? Like I cook dinner because I'm like a housewife or whatever, I'm a señora or whatever. So I guess I'll cook. I don't like to cook, but I cook, and I feel like some things I can cook really well. Like I don't feel like very rarely me haces asco la comida. But I feel like he cooks really well, but he cooks with love. He's like also very creative. He likes to cook. He likes breakfast foods. He loves making breakfast foods.
Or steaks, carne
or
asada.
Yeah, you guys, my favorite food in the world is literally his carne asada. It's so fucking good. Do you have a gender preference for your first baby?
Yes. I've always wanted a boy first, and here's why. Because I feel like if he has a sister, va a chinga todos que who picks him the little sister. But now it's gonna...
Everett, you're an older brother and you don't even do that.
I know.
I always saw myself with a girl first. I have always said it, huh? I have, like I said, I have a girl name. I've always seen myself as a girl mom first. That's just me in my head. But either way, if it's a boy or a girl, I will be happy either way. I don't know. It's not that I prefer one or the other. It's just like I always envision myself with a girl.
Yeah,
first.
just a healthy baby, really.
Yeah. So exactly. Happy, healthy baby is all we can ask for. Well, that was it for the questions. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, all of the well wishes, all the congratulations. We are so overwhelmed with love and happiness, and we're just so excited for this new chapter. Anything you have to say?
No, thank you guys for all the support. Seriously, it's been awesome. Like, I didn't really think we were gonna get that much love, but it's honestly a beautiful thing. So really thank you guys. Other than that, please keep liking, following. But no, yeah, seriously, thank you guys for all the love. We're super excited, super nervous, but super excited for this next chapter in our lives. So
yes, anything baby related will be on this channel. So please like, subscribe, comment anything else you guys want to see down below. We have lots of baby vlogs coming, reactions. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.